Last Saturday, my friend Greg invited me over with the promise of freshly squeezed juice from his new miracle juicer. Now, Greg is the kind of guy who still pronounces acai like AK, so I was skeptical, but he'd sent me a picture of what looked like a futuristic kitchen gadget. I figured, at worst, I'd get some watered-down orange juice. At best, I'd finally discover how people make those green juices that taste like sadness and lawn clippings. When I arrived, Greg was practically vibrating with excitement. He'd lined up an army of fruits and vegetables across the counter, ranging from apples and carrots to, inexplicably, a head of iceberg lettuce and a suspiciously old cucumber. He handed me a glass and ceremoniously plopped a handful of kale into the juicer. He spun a crank, and the machine whirred softly, no grinding, no pulping, just a gentle whooshing sound. After about 30 seconds, Greg opened the lid and peered inside, only to find nothing had changed except the kale looked slightly dizzy. Determined, he threw in the apple next. Crank, spin, whoosh. Still, absolutely no juice. By this point, I'd noticed the miracle juicer had no blades, no electrical plug, and, upon closer inspection, said salad spinner in bold letters on the side. Greg refused to admit defeat. He added the rest of the produce, cranked harder, and even tried shouting motivational phrases at the machine. The only thing juiced by the end of it was Greg's confidence, and maybe the cucumber, which looked more depressed than before. After an hour of spinning, shouting, and a single lettuce leaf achieving escape velocity across the kitchen, Greg finally slumped in defeat. He turned to me, sighed, and said, "Well, I guess the only thing this thing blended was our hopes." And that, folks, is how I learned the real miracle was watching a grown man try to make juice with a salad spinner and call it a spinach cycle.